Greetings, welcome to Chaotic Beagle Entertainment. I am your host, Chaos, as always. How's everybody doing out there, you lovely gamer hounds? All right, today, shortly after going to Gen Con, we are back having a lot of fun. We tried out a lot of games, tried out a few new ones. One of the new ones being Star Wars Unlimited. We had a chance to get a hold of some of the two-player boxes. Check these out, played it. Myself grabbed the Spark of the Rebellion. Spartan was able to grab, what was that, Shadow?
It was the Shadows of the Galaxy.
Shadows of the Galaxy, that was the other one. He picked up, so this is Luke versus Vader. He picked up the Shadows of the Galaxy two-player box, which was Moff Gideon versus the Mandalorian. We tried a couple of games while we were in the hotel, had some fun with it. Not bad, not bad. A few things that we saw with the basic pre-con decks that need a little bit of help and adjustment. So what we're going to do real quick, we're going to do a quick unbox on this one and check out what's in here. And we're going to do some play testing with this tonight here. So the following rest of this video is going to be us playing around with some of these, having some fun, seeing what they got in store. So let's pop this one open. All right, so just a quick little unbox. I think Spartan said, there it goes. Vinny Van!
Hey, how's it going, George?
Not too shabby. Alright, let's
Sorry
see.
that I'm 10 minutes late.
Ah, you're good, man. You're good.
You're more like 40 minutes late.
Alright.
But we usually give you like a 20-minute grace period.
Yeah, we give you a little bit of leeway.
Just a little. By the way, what is your definition of a little late?
5, 6, 7 minutes.
Okay, you're not quite a little late then.
I mean, I would have said like 36, 35, but...
Based off his track record.
Alright, so...
I wrote down the list of all the cards for my.
Nice. Yeah. Alright, so we've got the Vader deck and the Luke Skywalker deck. So these are wrapped in like tissue paper instead of like plastic, but
It was interesting when we saw it,
Yes,
but it was
yes.
a lot easier to open.
I will say, yes.
We didn't have to feel like we had to get an X-Acto knife.
Yeah, I know.
Like freaking cut it
Get
like
the
a
jaws of
surgeon.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a surgical laser to laser these things open.
Yeah,
so
geez, that was
yeah, so we got these. These are, for this game system, our standard 50 card decks, I think.
Yeah. 52, because the decks are 50. Then
And
there's
then
a
the
base
leader
card
and the
and then the
base.
leader card.
Okay. So 52 card deck,
Yes.
essentially.
That is correct. That is accurate.
Actually, are we sure? Because this says 110 cards. So is that 55?
There's 6 tokens.
Oh.
Remember,
yes.
there was the 6 two-sided tokens, and then the 2 leaders and the 2 bases, which is 10.
Ah, there we go.
So
Okay.
that's where it was.
So there you go. That's what's included as far as cards for this. We have the Luke Invader card boxes there. So not bad, little card boxes. Then we have the cards of tokens. So these are the damage markers. You got 1, 5s, and 10s. And then you got an X for when your leader leaves their control zone, and the initiative marker here. So nice, nice. And then we have the quick start rule book. And then you have some very cool posters. Yeah.
Actually, about 10 minutes. There.
All right, so we got a nice Vader poster, which on the back has the designated play areas for the card game. So you've got ground units, space units, base leader, resources, deck, and discard, and then initiative.
It's very addictive.
So,
Seen them before.
all right, not too shabby.
Pretty much with that.
Not all. Not me. Hardly at all.
And then
Remember? I want to know.
Since you have a
I made
two-player
one,
box,
but not that heavy.
you got Luke for the two-player box set. Again with the play zones on the
I
back.
only saw maybe 1 or 2 episodes with
Awesome.
you all.
Alrighty.
Because, just like an early edition, there are
So.
some episodes I remember offhand, but some I haven't seen.
Alright. So, that's a quick unbox. General stuff there. We're going to go ahead and play a little bit. We have Spartan and his brother Vinny Vin. We're going to try these out, do a little 2-player, 3-player match, and kind of talk our way through it, kind of learn it, and get the hang of it. See what these 2 decks have in store. And we'll just go from there. So thank you guys for joining us. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when we do more of these videos. And we'll get to this. Thank you guys for being here. Y'all some awesome gamer hounds. Later.
Ones that can compete, at least on a level playing field.
I think this extension maybe should that cord is.
Do you need that plugged in so the battery won't die, or?
Nah, I'll just let it run on the battery.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So, let's roll it.
So deal 6.
That looks more like a little more than 6.
Nope, 6.
Six?
3 and 3. So,
I should have mulligan that. You only get 1 mulligan in this, and you got to keep the
Yep.
hand. So it's very much like Digimon. You get a mulligan, but you have to keep the hand, which that's always fair.
And are there other decks besides these 4?
These are just the 2-player kits. So in other words, it's you buy them, you get 2 decks, and you can play immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
He bought a booster box that only had so many in it that he can probably make do with.
So out of 4 decks, only
I gotta
3
find out.
is usable.
They're usable. Moff Gideon's usable, but he's probably better at a multiplayer because people are going to be going after more than just a 1v1. Therein lies the problem. Is Gideon in the 1-on-1 was just getting raped,
yes.
like badly.
Horribly.
Like seriously, like he comes out a turn earlier than all of these characters, but by the time I got Mando out, I was blasting the whole board.
Yeah.
And then freaking what's his name? Nick tried it and same freaking thing.
Alright.
Alright, so start with
Ready?
2 resources down. And you have the initiative, so you go first. And in this game you draw at the end of the game, at the end of the round.
Alright. So, 2 resources. Turn 1, I have the initiative. And I am going to pay 2. And I'm going to play a Snow Trooper Lieutenant.
Okay.
And it says, when played, you may attack with a unit. If it's an Imperial unit, it gets +2 for this attack.
Okay.
But I have no other units, so it's all good.
So for me, I'm going to pay 2 to then play Leia. When she enters either ready a resource or exhaust a unit, I'm going to ready a resource. And they come in, tap like that, of course. And then goes to you.
I have nothing else that I can do, so I will take the initiative.
Okay, and since you already have it, that is an option that you can have.
Yes.
I am then going to pay 1 to play R2D2.
Ooh.
When played or on attack, look at the top card of my deck. I may put it on the bottom of my deck if I want.
What do you mean, since it was his turn last,
I'll keep it on. The top.
what
So
did he-
the way this one works is we basically do one thing each. So he does something, I do something. He does
Okay.
something, I do
So
something.
now that we're
Until the only thing I could do, I couldn't cast anything. I don't have anything I could do. I don't have like anything left I can do. So
Okay.
basically, I say I'm going to keep the
Show them
initiative.
the round structure.
All right.
Yeah,
Right
it's
down-
down here.
Down.
Oh,
right
down
there.
here. So you can do one of these actions each turn.
Just
so instead
one.
of like
Just
Magic where you
not
take
more.
like a whole turn, you just do one thing of these 5. That's
Then,
it.
since we're done, and he passes, then I pass.
Yep.
Then we go to the regroup, or we draw 2 cards,
Yep.
and then we choose to put another resource from our hand down.
And what do resources look like exactly?
These.
And cards.
Just like verse. How you put these down?
They're cards. It's a card from here.
So it's any card.
It's just
Any
like
card.
verse, but you can't play anything from the resource.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing. So you're giving up the card to be able to use it for
As
mana, so to
mana,
speak.
yeah.
Okay.
If you want to put in magic terms.
Got it.
So that's my resource that I played.
Yeah. Oof. I'm gonna have to play this one.
Okay. And then what we do is then we ready,
Yep. We
And
untap everything.
and then since he has initiative, he will go again.
Yep. Yeah, since I'm the first player, I'll go.
Okay.
So if it goes to a point, only one person can say I'm gonna take the initiative. So
Alright.
since I said it, he couldn't take it. But let's say we keep doing stuff now, and then he says it before I say it, then he's gonna be the first player at the beginning of the next round.
Yep. And then he has initiative, so he's gonna go first.
Mm-mm.
I'll say I'm a lot more used to the Mando deck.
I know. That Mandalorian deck was solid. Like, it could get stuff done. Okay, I'm going to pay 3 resources to bring in a super laser technician.
Okay.
And they come in tapped.
Yep. Yeah, they always come in tapped. And
So that's the one when
that's
he's-
basically how they show summoning sickness.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my one action.
So then I'm gonna go ahead and take the initiative.
Okay, so next round he will start.
Then it goes back to him because that's the
Yep.
action I chose. And in here, you can choose to attack any character or the base.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am going to.
And it's
I'm gonna hold off for now.
And it's
I will
similar-
pass.
So since now I took the initiative and he passed,
Yep.
that means it's done.
Yep.
It's
this round is done.
So this round's done. So nothing else. Even though, see, I have other things that I might have been able to do. I can't do it. It ends because
Yep.
it reads, on an action phase ends when both players have consecutively passed and or taken the initiative, and the initiative can only be taken once per turn.
Yep.
We found that out the hard way.
Yeah.
So
Takes a
you-
little getting used to.
And then what we do is we draw the cards and we play the resource.
And it's still similar to verse, such as 2 can go into 2 cannot
Nope.
attack 4.
Nope.
No, it's a one
It's
for
a-
one. You can
it's-
pick one guy to attack and one thing to defend, or you can do an attack to
Base.
the other person's base.
I meant like 2 cannot attack a 4.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, the 4,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's not strength
Yeah,
and defense. It's damage and health.
Yeah.
So you get health pips, and they stay for the game. So once he takes 4 damage, he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Once
okay.
he takes 2 damage, he's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have life pools. That's what we got, dice. They came with tokens, but we're going to use dice.
Okay.
All right, so this is going to be the one that I
Oh,
play
that's
here.
fascinating.
Yeah, it's
Actually-
pretty cool.
Actually, this is the one I'm going to play instead. It's fun when you actually have decks that are like comparable.
What do you mean comparable?
Oh, I could have done that, but you didn't let me. That's awesome. Comparable means they can actually do things.
Yeah.
Gideon
Cannot.
couldn't ever get. If you got the right hand, yes. But the problem is, there's one of these in the deck that's like a 1 that this says you may put in the resource drawer after ready. He's got some of these cards in here, but he was never drawing them. But there
Yeah.
wasn't enough consistency for that to even really get there.
Yeah. Especially
All right.
considering as much drawing as I was doing with the doctor.
Yeah.
All right, so I played my
All
resource.
right, I played mine, so we ready everything.
Yep. And then since it's the beginning of a new turn, he starts.
So I'm gonna pay all 4 to play General
What are those?
Dodanen. Those
Tokens.
are tokens.
So if it says they get an experience token, basically you take this. Like if this guy were to get experience, he gets this. So now he's a 3/2.
Okay.
Or
Well,
on the back,
I guess I'll see how you get.
it
those
has a
tokens.
shield. So this is basically like an indestructible shield. They can take 1 attack and not die.
Yep, and not take any damage.
And how do you get those tokens?
Abilities.
Yeah, different dudes will come in and give those abilities.
So
out.
I'm paying 4 to play General Dodania? Dodanda?
Yep. Dodana.
Dodana. Other friendly rebel units get +1/+1. So 3/3, 2/5 now.
Yep.
And then goes to you.
Okay, so I'm going to pay 2 to drop in a Stormtrooper Lieutenant. He's going to come in tapped. When played, you may attack with a unit. If it's an Imperial unit, it gets +2 for this attack. So I'm going to give that +2/+0 to him.
Mm-hmm. So he's a 3/1.
No, +2/+0. So 4/1. Yes.
He's a 4/1 now. Okay.
And I get to attack. So I'm going to attack here.
Okay.
Dodana.
So they're going to kill each other.
Yep. So
They
my
go to
guy
the
dies.
discard.
He dies.
He
But
does,
when
2
defeated,
hits.
you may put this unit into
The resource row.
put this unit into play as a resource and ready it. So now I have 5 resources. So that actually puts me ahead now.
And how
Now-
were you able to kill Dodana?
Because I
it
gave
was a
him
4?
+2.
Okay.
Now I'm going to swing R2 at your base.
Oh. So that'll be.
And when he
2
attacks,
1
I get to
damage.
look at the top card.
So my base is going to take 1 damage.
And I'm going to leave that card there.
What is your bases?
30. Bases
No,
have 30 health.
Okay.
And then you.
All right. I am going to.
I meant what are they called? What are your bases called?
At Administrator's Tower.
And Command Center
Okay.
on the Death Star.
Yeah.
It tells you the location.
And mine's
That's
Cloud City.
Yep.
All right.
Death Star versus Cloud City. Nice.
Yes. So I am going to pay 1, and I'm going to tap Vader. If you played a Black Imperial card during this phase, deal 1 damage to a unit and 1 damage to a base. So I'm going to poke 1 and 1.
So we got 1 here.
Yeah. So your
One
leader's
here.
also going to have its own special ability.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the initiative.
All right. I am going to.
Is there any way to heal your bases? Well,
Yeah.
I'll find out.
Well,
Yeah, there's cards that'll heal your base.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no natural way of doing
Yeah.
it, but there are cards that'll do it.
Okay.
Like there's space units, all that kind of stuff.
And you can choose your own base? Or does it
no,
come
the
with
base
a
comes with one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not do enough. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 2 resources, and I am going to force choke R2D2.
Okay.
Which I don't
If
know
you're
how that one
forcing-
works, but I'm doing it.
Deal 5 damage to non-vehicle unit. Its unit controller
Wait,
draws a
non-vehicle.
card.
It's non-vehicle. Okay. I had to double check. I was like, oh, wait a minute. What?
He's a droid, and I draw a card. Yep.
Yep. Choked R2D2.
Figure that one out. And I'll have to.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And I'm gonna.
I was going to say,
poke-
R2's got a thick neck. I don't
I'm
know
gonna
how
poke your base.
No. For 2 more. Okay, my base is up to 3.
Yep. And then to you.
I will hit your base for 2.
So I'm at 3. All right. So now we go to
Yep.
the, and then
Well,
I pass.
I'm
you
gonna pass.
So then we go to the we draw 2. And then
You have
we
to have-
ready. Or we gotta play a resource, so I gotta play this, and then we ready. We're gonna get our guys out at the same time.
Yeah.
For once. You were getting Gideon out pretty quick, but
don't want to. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I want. Yeah, no, we'll put that down.
All right. So ready, and then
Readying up, and
I'll
you
go.
are initiative.
So I will pay 3 and play Yoda.
No, not Yoda.
Haha! You choked R2, and you could have choked Yoda. You're stupid.
Not gonna deny that fact. No, I'm playing. So he has restore. So you were just asking about when he attacks, heal damage from your base.
Okay.
And there's ships that do it. Yoda can do it. All that.
And it's when he attacks, you get that.
Yes.
So.
All right. So.
Is there a card
When
limit to
defeated,
your deck?
When he's defeated, every player draws a card.
Well, you can choose any
Yeah.
number of players, so you can
Yep.
say you, not me.
Yep.
So, okay. So you did that. I'm going to pay 1. Oh, I forgot to undo Vader there. I'm going to pay 1.
Oh, that's what I should have done the first time. Okay. I see how you'll use Luke now.
To shoot Leia for 1 and your base for 1. Oh, wait. No, I can't. Sorry. If you played, okay. I did
So you
not-
have to play
Yeah.
first,
Okay.
then you do that.
Play that. Yeah. If you don't bring in the black symbol first.
And then you can't do this because that's an
Okay.
action. So you can't do that yet.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
now what I'm going
So
to do
I
is...
can do that, so this is available as an
Yep.
option now.
So now I'm going to go 1 to use Luke to give her a shield token.
Mm-hmm.
Which this does damage that would be dealt to attached character. Prevent that damage if you do defeat a shield token on it.
Yep.
So if he shoots Leia, this goes, but she takes no damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And you,
All right. So I'm going to. So now I can use Vader's ability. So unfortunately, instead I will shoot 1 at Yoda and then 1 at the base using Vader. Excuse me.
so I'm at 4.
All right. So we're good there. You.
I'm going to go ahead and take the initiative.
This already feels tons better than Moff Gideon.
I do. Well, here's my thing. I feel like you did with Gideon with this so far, but again, I've got a slower start. That does run a lot better than Gideon.
Yes.
That against Mando, I think, is going to be like a really,
That's
really
gonna be
good.
a back and forth, yeah.
That's definitely going to be more of a back and forth because with Luke, he's just, I don't know. It's a lot of protection stuff and there's a lot of aggression there.
Yeah.
It's not
Well,
like
I
a good,
mean-
yeah. And it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
And that doesn't mean, so this is the other part, it doesn't mean that you can't grab another Luke that's better
Yep.
and put him in that place. And
As
still
long
be
as he
able-
has the symbols. Yep.
Yeah.
I looked, there's not another Mandalorian leader card,
No.
so that's the only one. So I was like, eh. But I am going to get that
But,
friggin'
I
dark
mean,
saber.
There's Boba Fett.
That dark saber.
Yeah, that dark saber is
Stupid.
very sick. You did.
I did the initiative.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What am I going to do here? I am going to attack your base for 2,
So I'm at 6. Okay. I pass.
and then I'll attack your base for 2,
Okay. 8.
and then your turn.
That's all. I'm passing each time.
Okay.
So
I'm going to pay 3. You attack with Leia.
I could, but I knew you were going to keep doing stuff, so I'm kind of waiting to see what you were going to do.
I'm going to pay 3 to. Actually, no. hold off on that. Yeah.
So you
I will
passing
pass.
too?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
pass.
So we both passed. So,
So you'll keep the initiative.
the
Draw
initiative,
two.
draw 2. Whoop.
What's the card limit to your decks?
50. 50 cards.
Yeah, 50 cards plus leader plus base. So,
So
52.
52.
Yes. And then the 6 tokens.
For 2 players.
Yes. And then I will ready that. So I am up to 7 now. And then we are going
I'll play
to
this one.
ready up everybody.
Yep. Ready up. I have the initiative.
Yes. So
So-
you go.
First, for my first action, I will Luke pay 1 to shield Yoda. That's what I should have done when I played Leia first. I should have played Leia, then Luke shield her.
Yep.
And then I play R2 next turn and do that. That's what I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's my turn. So I use Luke to shield Yoda.
Okay.
Yep. So it looks like you can use this action and deploy him.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You just can't do it same
Yeah.
turn, but yes.
No, you can do same turn. Because I use the epic action is just if you control that you can employ him. It doesn't say you
Yeah,
can
but
tap him.
that's an action, isn't it?
Yeah, that's an action ability. The epic action is the same thing.
Use an action ability on a card in play.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you could use this, use the action, and then deploy him also.
If you control 7 or more, deploy this leader.
That could be a
Okay.
question to bring up.
Yeah, that's a curious one. No, epic action.
Yeah.
So use an action.
Yeah, but I'm saying I can use Luke now. You go. I can then deploy him on the next part.
Yeah. I'm saying at the you can't
yeah,
shoot
yeah.
and then flip.
Of course. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna use 1 resource to take Vader, and I'm gonna hit your base, and I'm going to hit Yoda.
Because it's going to remove the shield.
Yeah.
Which is why I did that.
Yep. Yeah, we'll do Yoda.
So then that puts that back. Then it goes to me.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and deploy Luke.
Nice.
And it goes to you. Come on, deploy Vader. Let's get them all out at the same time. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm going to use my TIE fighter to attack your base for 2.
So I take 5 there. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to use then 2 to play Luke's lightsaber on him. When played, if attached unit is Luke, heal all damage from him and give the shield token to him.
Okay.
I mean, I should have waited on that, but at the same time, I'm kind of...
You itching to get him.
Well, I have another thought process in mind.
Yeah.
You...
I'm going to
Deploy Vader, damn it.
attack Luke for 2.
Okay, so that's going to remove the shield token.
Yep.
That's that.
You.
I'm going to have Luke attack your base,
Okay, that'll be 7.
which is going to give a shield token
And-
to another character. So I'm going to choose
7.
Yoda,
Okay.
and then you.
Insolent boy. Vader.
Now Vader comes out.
He came out because
I used the epic action on the back.
Mm-hmm.
If I control 7 or more resources, which I do, I have 7 here.
2, 4, 6, 7. Okay.
Then you can deploy him as an actual character.
Yep.
But what if you lose your commander? Do you lose the game?
You,
No.
Yeah, you only get them once
You
per
get 'em-
game to come
so
out as
he-
an actual player. They just go back here, and then
Yeah.
you can still do their little tap thing.
Yeah.
Their little ability.
Similar to commanders.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, I couldn't have attacked. No, I brought him out and attacked the next turn. That's right. Okay.
Yep.
So then that's you. So now I'm going to swing with Yoda. Or actually, hang on. I'm going to pay 2 to play Surprise Strike, attack with a unit, Yoda. It gets +3/+0 for this attack. So he's going to do 5. And I'm going to get to heal 2 damage from my base.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating.
And that's my attack.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I should have waited to use the lightsaber. I didn't realize it did all damage.
Yeah.
And I thought it was all damage on like characters, but no, it's just him. So I'm like, well, fuck. Again, I misplayed 2 times on timing. Badly. Because it's probably going to come back and bite me in the ass. But here's the other side. Now we're in a position where we have our leader. Is it more effective to attack the characters? Because the damage is dealt to both. So if Vader attacks Luke, Luke's going to take 5. Luke's going to deal 7. And they could essentially kill it. So here's where the tactics come into play on, do I attack the base or do I attack the characters?
Yeah.
Because here's something else. What if I just have 3 pieces and I just constantly attack your base?
If the base loot, this is the goal. You do all the damage to the base, you win. Period. Okay. So he's more effective not attacking my characters, but pinging as much as he can and dealing damage here. Because that's the other side. When Vader attacks, he can deal 2 damage to a unit, which means he could poke Luke. He could poke and get rid of the shields here if he wants. Those are the options he has.
Yeah.
But that's the other side. He's then got to play that variation. And the thing is, on unique stuff, I think when you play a unique, you discard the old. You choose one to discard.
Yes, so it's a legendary rule.
So yeah, think of the legendary rule, or inverse the unique rule.
Yeah.
When you play, you have to get rid of another.
Okay.
So.
I think I understand.
What we're going to do is this. Ooh, I could do.
Oh, and Luke's got a +1 health, so he's got 8. So that's the other thing Vader's got to be careful of. As he attacks Luke, Luke kills Vader, but Vader does 5 damage to Luke. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
So there's your tactics. There's your processing on moves and things.
Yeah. I'm going to pay. We'll see how this goes. We're going to pay 5.
Nice.
And we're going to do Overwhelming Barrage.
So what's that do?
Give friendly unit, which is going to be Vader, +2/+2 for this phase. Then it deals damage equal to its power divided as you choose among any number of other units.
So that makes it 7.
No, I know what he's going to do. He's going to kill Luke on this swing. If he does it right.
Yeah, so basically he is now a 7/10.
Okay.
And I'm basically going to do... I can do 7 damage divided as I choose.
Right.
So I'll do 1 to Yoda and the other...
Well, actually, remember I got a shield here. If you do 1/1, it removes both of these.
Yeah. Well, Leia I'm not really concerned about right now for the most part.
Okay.
Well, either way...
That's what I'm saying. You go 1/1 and then 5. You remove these shields. Because if you put everything into Luke, you're still kind of leaving me with that.
Yeah. No. It's... So I'm going to do 1 here.
So that's going to remove this.
And then I've got 6 going here.
Okay. So he's got 2 left.
Yep.
I know what he's going to do.
So to you, sir.
Okay.
So are you going to put counters on Luke for 6? Or
Oh, yeah.
now since Luke got hit for 6, wouldn't that take away his shield?
No, I don't have a shield.
Yeah, I took away the shield already.
Okay.
Yeah.
I meant the card that attacked.
No, that's his lightsaber.
That's my lightsaber. I don't think I can win this now. We're gonna have Leia. Because I know what George is gonna do in his next turn. So just to get this going, I'm gonna actually have Leia poke Vader.
Okay. So that'll be 2.
2. This goes away. I don't take anything.
So Vader's down to 8.
6. Well, this phase right now.
Yes. Yeah. For the current phase.
And then you
what
go.
do you mean 8? He's
I had
He
the
plays
plus
something
2
that
plus 2
does-
for this.
okay.
So go ahead.
I'll have my Stormtrooper come after Luke.
Okay. So Luke's gonna die. Your Stormtrooper's gonna die.
Yes.
So now you
How
see
does the stormtrooper die?
damage dealt.
2 health.
Exchange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luke goes
So-
back to here. And since he was exhausted, he does go back this way.
Now, Luke, I understand that Luke got KO'd and brought back to your command. So, how did Luke also then destroy the?
Vince,
'Cause they hit each
when you
other.
hit, think magic. Power delta
It's
toughness,
the same
power
thing.
delta
He only
toughness,
has
same
2
thing.
life,
Okay.
and he was dealing 7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
just like if you go and block with magic, they're gonna punch each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same way.
Okay. So that's that. And then I'm going to take the initiative.
Cool. And I'm gonna swing at your base for 7. So
Excuse me.
We got 6 and then 7. Okay. I got to pass again.
and I'll pass as well.
So everything.
So draw
so you draw your 2.
Yep.
What is that one? And then I'm just gonna go ahead and ready all my stuff by the way.
Do you pass the initiative piece back to George?
I chose
No,
to
he
keep
took
it.
it.
Okay.
He chose to keep it. So, yeah, we'll do that. And then ready everybody back up.
So my move, I'll lead. I'll play 2 to play an X-wing fighter. Give 2 experience tokens to another friendly unit. So I'm going to take 2 experience, and I'm actually going to put them both on Yoda.
Because that's what the card says,
It says I can put them on any unit. Yep.
Yep.
right?
You.
Okay. So I.
See, there's the thing. I have to play a lot of defense with this. That's very aggressive. This game, I will say, feels like it favors aggression over defense.
Yeah.
Because the Mandalorians were kind of aggressive, and they were handling Gideon.
To do Vader's lightsaber.
What's he do? What's that do? I want to read that.
Yeah.
When attached unit, you may deal 4 damage to a ground unit. Okay?
Yep. So we're gonna deal that ground unit Yoda 4 damage.
Okay. So he's taking 4. So I have 1 left. So
Yep.
Me.
And it is you.
I'm going to...
Yeah. And so like I have this equipment on him. If I lose him, the equipment goes to discard.
Yeah,
So
The
that's
lightsaber
the
he
thing.
had went to his discard from Luke.
Yeah, it's similar to Game of Thrones, to where the
The attachment goes.
attachment goes.
So I'm going to go ahead and do 1 to put a shield on Yoda. You.
I'm going to pay. Oof. Yeah, we'll do that. pay 3 to play I Am Your Father. Deal 7 damage to an enemy unit unless its controller says no. If they do, draw 3 cards. So I'm going to deal that damage to Yoda.
Okay. Control the shield.
Yep. I was going to use that to finish off Luke, but I was like, dang it. I kind of have to kill Luke now so he doesn't get another shield on him.
And then I'll pay 2. Play a loose lightsaber on Yoda.
Oh, snap.
I don't get the ability because it only works when it goes on Luke. But I have an extra health, so now I'm at 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 2 left, but it's not going to matter.
Yeah. I think.
And after that, there's no point for me going because I don't have enough to do enough damage at this point.
Yeah, because I'm going to send my trooper.
Just attack with that. He deals 2 damage to a unit. You swing at the base, deal 2 damage. His ability.
Oh, yeah, he does.
I was wondering why you didn't attack and pop Luke with that.
Oh, yeah.
So you swing with that at the base, pop the 2 damage here.
Yeah.
That drops
that would.
Yoda, and see, I can't catch up at that point.
Yeah.
Or you could throw the 2. You could swing at her, deal the 2 damage, and then all my ground units are
Deal
gone.
2 damage to a unit. Yeah.
So yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of funny. He could take down like a starfighter. He'd be like, I'm gonna take down this X-wing.
It's done at that point because I've got 16. I'm more than halfway there. I don't have a board at this point because here's the thing: this can swing at Leia. Just follow me.
Yep.
Leia's gone. The 2 damage to Yoda. I have nothing to block with next turn,
But
and I have 2 cards in my hand.
What if you gain a piece?
Vince,
He might be able to get a unit, but
that's what my next 2 cards are. That is not enough.
Yeah.
When you have your leader out and somebody else loses their leader, it's game over at that point. We tried that.
yeah.
And Moff
it's-
Gideon, when I blew him up,
Yeah.
when you have a leader and your opponent doesn't, it's done.
Yeah.
Because the leader is the most effective card in the deck, and it's the most powerful if you play it right.
Yeah.
So this is why, and with all due respect, this is a part of the game you need to learn. You need to know when the game is over before the game is over.
Yeah.
Because at this
Yeah,
point,
no.
I have all the resources in the world, but there's no way I'm going to be able to deal 20 damage to his base before he deals another 14 to me when he's got 8 there.
Yeah.
That's halfway there.
Basically, 2 more swings with Vader takes out the base.
And I can't rebuild enough. And that's the thing. I can't block Vader's swings. He just needs to throw them at the base.
Yeah.
But the base is 30, and you're already at
16.
16.
So he's got 14 left. So 2 swings here is 16 damage. So with that, me being able to take out Luke with the direct damage and everything and not having to attack him with Vader was the best way of taking him down and basically kind of sealing the deal for my
Because
stuff.
there would have been, you cannot bring out any space units or ground units to.
He didn't have anything
No.
strong enough
I don't
to
have
be useful.
anything in my hand. I had 2 cards in my hand. I don't have anything to compete with this.
Yeah.
I was hoping that with Yoda, I could have dropped Vader to keep pace with him, but with him being able to one-shot, like essentially 3-shot him, I had no chance.
Yeah.
And when he dies, all I do is draw a card.
Yeah.
I was also referring to, would the next cards help you out to?
Vince,
Yeah.
Vince,
The
I
next 2
can't-
cards weren't going to be enough to keep him
I
alive
can't block.
past Vader making 2 swings.
I can't block unless I have Sentinel, because Sentinel doesn't block. It makes you
Yeah.
attack
So,
something that has Sentinel before base or other
basically
units.
means that you have to attack this before you can attack the base or anything else.
That's blocking in this. So
Yeah.
I can't block, no matter what units I have up here, I can't block Vader. The reason why he killed Yoda is because if I swing with Yoda, I can heal my base. By dropping Yoda, I no longer have a way to heal my base. I can't do enough damage to him to drop his base fast enough.
Yeah.
And I can't block him from attacking my base. That's why the game was over when Yoda died. And pretty much when Luke died, I had a chance with Yoda, but then he drew some cards that allowed him to use big resources to hit stuff.
Have been played by a
Well,
each
you
round
seem
loses
to
all
be
abilities.
correct, Adam, that this.
No, there's no
this-
seam. I was correct. I even showed
no,
you the
it's-
next 2 cards I was drawing.
If you, what I mean is that this game has similar qualities as other
Yes.
games.
But
Yeah,
this
it's
is-
got parts and ability. It's got some stuff from like Transformers. It's got some stuff from
Verse, Magic.
from Magic.
But Verse pulled a lot of stuff from Magic anyways. So
Yeah,
This
it's got
is,
some stuff from those.
but this
The
is
other
not the
one-
game we're talking about. The
Yeah,
game
the
we're
other
talking
one
about
is Alpha Clash. That one has stuff from like Transformers versus
This
Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh.
This has a little bit of every game that we have played. It has
Yeah.
trap cards like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep.
It uses resources like Magic. It has you can't attack a character unless they're tapped like Transformers.
Yeah.
They have a contender like this and like a commander in Magic.
Yeah.
So
Kinda like a
it
commander.
has a lot of all the different card games that we have played together.
So, are you going to consider getting rid of this, selling this game online,
No,
or
this
are
is-
you?
This is a game. This is one of the games that
No,
we're
I
going
got
to
like
play.
boosters and everything. Like I'm keeping this. I'm gonna probably make. I'm probably gonna buff up Vader's deck. I'm gonna buff up Luke's deck.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna see what other commander or leaders I get. Because I think there might be one. There's one I think for Boba Fett.
That would be-
Darth
that would be
Maul,
one for-
Asajj Ventress, Count Dooku.
Those might not be in
Emperor.
this set because
Yeah.
this is, I think, the Republic, and then this is
Yeah.
the Mandalorian one. But
Yeah, like Emperor Palpatine is in here, but I don't know if there's an Emperor Palpatine leader card. So, because it has to be a leader card that has his stuff on the back.
Okay.
Yeah, up there. See how it says leader?
Yes.
It has to have that to be a leader.
Yeah.
Now, I do know, I think Boba Fett's another leader.
Yep.
I want to say there is. So, this is Luke from New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. There's one where
Yeah.
he's a Jedi Master.
yeah, which is probably up
So,
there.
yeah. So he's probably going to be a little closer, if not stronger than Vader, you know. And I'm probably going to build a couple of decks. I might get into this a good little bit, at least enough to build, several decks. That's why I bought booster packs
Something
from
to-
this set so
Yeah.
that I can beef these up and maybe make another couple of decks.
But the game that, one of the games that we're probably going to lean more